Hey there, philosophy enthusiasts. Today, let's dive into the fascinating lives and ideas of two remarkable African philosophers from the 17th century, Zera Yacob and Anton Wilhelm Amo. These thinkers not only held their own but also challenged and enriched European philosophies of their time. Let's start with Zera Yacob. Born in 1599 in Aksum, Ethiopia, Yacob was a rationalist philosopher who authored the influential work, Hatäta, or The Inquiry, in 1667. Imagine the intellectual rigor it took back then to challenge the deeply entrenched dogmas of society. Jacob's philosophy was anchored in rational inquiry. He believed that reason was the ultimate tool for discerning truth. Instead of blindly following religious doctrines, Yacob advocated for a rational understanding of morality and spirituality. One of Jacob's most striking ideas was religious tolerance. While critiquing the dogmatic practices of Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, he called for unity among different faiths. Quite progressive, right? Yacob also championed human equality. In a time when social hierarchies were the norm, he boldly stated that all humans, regardless of race or status, possess equal moral worth and dignity. This wasn't just philosophy, it was a call for social justice. His moral ethics were grounded in the belief of a universal moral order. He argued that good and evil should be discerned through reason and compassion, not rigid religious edicts. Jacob's Hatäta bears a striking resemblance to René Descartes' discourse on the method, but with a deeper emphasis on moral philosophy and social justice. Now let's shift our focus to Anton Wilhelm Amo. Born around 1703 in present-day Ghana, Amo was taken to Germany as a child and later became a prominent philosopher in Europe. His journey is a testament to the intellectual capabilities of African scholars during the Enlightenment. Amo's key contributions lie in metaphysics and the philosophy of mind. He rejected Cartesian dualism, which separated the mind and body. Instead, he argued that the mind is not a metaphysical substance but an entity that interacts with the physical world. This was groundbreaking at the time. Amo also critiqued European prejudices against Africans. He emphasized the importance of sensory experience and empirical observation in acquiring knowledge, aligning with the scientific revolution's emerging methodologies. His writings on legal and ethical philosophy touched on the ethical treatment of individuals, especially within the context of European colonialism. Amo's rejection of mind-body dualism prefigured later materialist philosophers and influenced the development of empiricism. Comparing their philosophies with European thinkers, both Yacob and Amo emphasized rational inquiry and empirical observation. Jacob's focus on moral ethics and social justice added a humanitarian dimension often missing in European rationalist discourse. Jacob's religious critique was more inclusive and tolerant, advocating for interfaith harmony, unlike the more rigid critiques from European philosophers like Spinoza. And when it came to human equality and social justice, Jacob's emphasis on compassion starkly contrasted with the often elitist perspectives of his European counterparts. Amo's advocacy for African intellectual recognition directly challenged the racial biases prevalent in European academia. In essence, the philosophies of Zera Yacob and Anton Wilhelm Amo weren't just parallel to European thought, they enriched it. Their work showcases the intellectual diversity and depth of African philosophy, challenging the Eurocentric narrative of the Enlightenment era. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.